Hi, Leo. Sorry, my sage is still burning a little bit. I thought it was going to be out before I started the camera, and it's still kind of burning. So if that smoke comes through, that's what it is. I promise. No, it really is. Sage burning. So let's just get into the cards. I don't even, you guys don't need to hear me talk. Let's just see what's going on for September for you guys. I know I'm late. I'm so sorry that I'm late. There was a lot. Wow, that's a lot of smoke. There was a lot that was going on in my life. So, yeah, we'll just leave it at that. It's really easy to pull in your energy because, I am very Leo heavy in Vedic astrology, which is Hindu astrology. Very Leo heavy. I have 6 planets in Leo. And it's so easy to read sometimes that it's I don't even have to really think about it, and I really want to be able to just have you guys talk to me instead. So we have the 2 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are rebuilding a relationship. But you're doing it, it's almost like we're going to do it the right way this time. We're going to work on things the right way this time. And if this isn't a new relationship, it's something, I feel like there was a really rough ending. The eclipses, especially the ones in your sign, were really tough, and I think they were tough for everybody, but I really think that they took a toll on you guys. You and Aquarius had a really hard time. The 10 of Swords, it may have felt, I'm not going to discount how bad it was, how bad the endings were, the things, and it didn't even have to be the ending of a relationship. It could have been the ending of a cycle. It could have been an ending of a thought process of the way you thought things were going to go. Things didn't turn out the way they needed to turn out. You were working really, really hard on building things. And it was just don't feel like it wasn't for nothing. Because I think that you probably learned some really valuable lessons about yourself. And probably about the other person too. I almost want to say, these are the kinds of blessings in disguise. I kind of want to call the video Blessings in Disguise because I know that it was totally a blessing in disguise, right? Ace of Wands. Because sometimes we have to lose things to gain things, and then we become balanced. So Libra season is going to be so much lighter than Virgo season. I know Virgo season's really hard for people, especially after some pretty tough eclipses, because then you're forced to analyze yourself and forced to kind of look at your life and see where you're lacking and where you're not and where you need to, 8 of Pentacles, Sun in Virgo, rebuild. Right? And it's not fun, but it's necessary. Virgo season happens for a reason. It's always difficult I don't know if you guys ever notice that. I mean, I'm a Virgo, and I'm extra hard on myself or extra analytical on myself during this time. But the reason why is because the whole point of Virgo season is to make sure that we're fed through the winter, right? It's the harvest time. It's analyzing all of the seeds that were planted back in Aries and Taurus season and making sure that everything has its place. Not always the most fun, but necessary. It's a necessary evil. Yeah, I just called Virgo season evil. I don't particularly hate my season. But I'm going to be honest, not throwing shade at Virgos in particular, if you're a Virgo watching this, it's just a very difficult time to get through. There was this ending that now you have to analyze, where were my blessings in this so that I can get all balanced up and enjoy Libra season. I mean, why not, right? You don't want to get caught up in the Knight of Swords. in the conflicts of it all. Try not to be too, if you have an air sign in your life that's a little bit harsh towards you, and it doesn't even have to be an air sign in your life, it could be you being really, it could be a Libra that's being really harsh to you, but it could just be you being really, really harsh with yourself and not allowing yourself room to like give yourself a break a little bit. Like, yeah, this sucked, this ending sucked, and now I have to rebuild things and analyze where my life is. But there is a great opportunity. If you stay in this 10 of Swords, oh my God, I'm totally devastated state, you're not going to see this Ace of Wands show up. And the universe is telling you that, yes, maybe not without conflict, this is going to balance you out and it's going to be really great for you. So let's clarify these and we'll look at the bottom of the deck. What is the Two of Cups for Leo? September. Yeah. So do you have a Taurus, Aries, maybe another Virgo? The Empress on the Two of Cups. Whatever this relationship was, this is where I felt like you learned some things about yourself and actually grew. Like, it might have been hard to let go of some ideas about the way the relation, like, maybe it just didn't work out the way that you thought it was going to. Maybe it's looking a little bit different. It's not moving fast enough and it's totally devastating you. Try not to be so critical, you know, count your blessings. And Eight of Pentacles, rebuilding process, even though we're still kind of in a state of Eight of Swords. You're like, I don't know how to rebuild it, Betsy. I know. It's, not easy, but again, this person is blindfolded in the Eight of Swords. You're kind of putting yourself in a position where you're being way too critical on yourself. And I feel like instead of being so critical on yourself, instead of thinking that everything is done and gone and you have no other choice in life but to feel totally devastated by the situation, how's about you get up from that? Like, I don't want to call it a victim mentality because I don't think it really is a like, I'm not throwing shade at you guys at being victims because I don't think that you are. But the harsh truth of it, King of Swords, thank you very much. Somebody said something pretty harsh to you or told you how it is. And that really, really bothered you. King of Swords. It doesn't even have to be that somebody told you how it is, but somebody was very straightforward with you and you didn't like it. Maybe it was me. Sorry. If I was really straightforward and told you how it was and you didn't like it, I apologize for that. But I am the person that will tell you exactly how it goes. So there's definitely an air sign in your life somewhere. And again, maybe it's just you trying to be logical, but thinking way too much about rebuilding something that may not be able to be rebuilt. Like maybe there is a person in your life that you just cannot figure out and you've tried and tried and tried. And now you're realizing and recognizing that you have to let go. The thing is, again, this Ace of Wands is a gift. We don't have to accept gifts. We don't even have to see them if they're there. It's all about free will when it comes to the aces. But why would you not want to accept a gift from the universe? I would see. And you're supposed to have this, whatever it is, this passion project, this new person. Whatever it is, it sparks you. Wheel of Fortune. And it's coming. And if you're like, Betsy, I don't see the gift. I don't see the blessing in disguise. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. Well, maybe that's because you've blindfolded yourself so much in your mind and you've turned into a hermit Virgo during Virgo season and you're analyzing yourself way too much. So you've got to shut that part off. And you have to realize that things are not really as bad as they could be. And open yourself up to the possibility that there are good things coming, and some stuff has to end in order to make space for the universe to work. The Wheel of Fortune, we cannot force it to go any faster than it's going to go, but we can do the work behind it and accept the gift and let the universe work and guide us, right? That's what the Wheel of Fortune is all about. Libra season, you could be dealing with a Libra that was kind of harsh to you. Libras don't do Virgo season very well. Once they get to their season, things are much better. Venus is in Scorpio right now, and it is going in retrograde like at the end of this month, and it'll be in retrograde for like a whole month. So Venus will be in Scorpio until November 9th. So romantic communications might be a little off, and by a little off, I mean a lot off. Yeah, there's definitely an air sign in your life that is like not okay with you. Or something, and it could be a Libra. And it may be that this person is just kind of telling you some really harsh truths and it's devastating you. It could be that this person is trying to get you out of your head, and it's been really, really difficult to do that. They're trying to balance you out. They're trying to say, hey, look at things in a different way. Maybe this wasn't meant to be with this Empress person that's over here. Doesn't have to be an Empress. Aries, Taurus. Sometimes I see the Empress as Virgo, just because it's all about creation and life. Knight of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. So, you have some people around you. You're not really enjoying what they're saying. And I kind of want to tell you, they might be giving you good news, but maybe they need to be a little nicer about it. Queen of Pentacles on the Knight of Swords. Or their communication style is different than yours is. And it's difficult to kind of get on the same page when your communication style is different than someone else. But this Wheel of Fortune, what is it bringing you? The Ten of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles. There you are. King of Wands. The High Priestess. Death, which is Scorpio. There's that Scorpio. Queen of Cups. So if a lot of people are giving you a lot of options, then we have Judgment and the Two of Pentacles. If a lot of people are giving you a lot of options or telling you all of these things that they think that you need to hear, I would kind of tell them to leave you be for a little while, because I feel like the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Wands is actually a lot of abundance and stability coming to you in the form of maybe a new job offer, or I don't know. I feel like somebody is giving you a gift of something, and using your intuition instead of allowing a whole bunch of people to show up in your life and tell you how to run it. I don't know how big this offer is from the Earth sign. It's almost like they're giving you this really big offer, but maybe it seems too good to be true and you're kind of questioning it. I'd say use your intuition, use your gut feeling on it. There also seems to be a Scorpio in your existence that you have some unfinished business with. I feel like it's like karmic, because Judgment in this deck is called karma. Could be a Pisces that you have unfinished business with that you may need to kind of like end or something like that. but you need to decide on how you're going. I feel like the biggest thing with September is like, how do I decide how to deal with people? What do I need to do? Because I want to see my blessings. I want to see the things coming to me. But if I have all these people all up in my business, in my way, I can't see my blessings because everybody's telling me how to live my life, and I don't want to be told that. I'm not trying to hear it. So go within. Four of Cups. There's the Taurus. Hierophant. But I feel like go within, maybe do some research. The Hierophant is all about the higher institution, higher learning, spiritual work, prosperity, gaining control of things. And I feel like you're only going to gain control of yourself and your spiritual work and the things that you need to do and to be able to trust the process if you go within and not listen to all of the chatter outside everywhere. Right? And then we have you again, Queen of Wands. You could have another fire sign in your life. From the past, Six of Cups showing up. Going through a cycle again with this person and the Hanged Man, with the World and the Hanged Man, with another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your midst. Feels like this might be a soulful connection. Could be the same person up here. Could be an Aries. Same person up here that kind of shows up again and you're not really sure, but you're not done with this cycle. This cycle could also be a Scorpio that you're dealing with. Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, possibly a Taurus. But there are really some people in your existence right now that you really need to make sure that you're questioning. What is their value to you? And if they are sucking the life energy out of you, it is time to let that go. Because you can no longer afford to have people, you have lots and lots and lots of good luck coming towards you. I mean, we have another ace right here, the Ace of Pentacles. And you don't want to be, this is not the time for you to be listening to the outside chatter. Really, really, really trust your intuition. And by your intuition, I don't mean an impulse buy, right? Like, don't go buy those $200 pair of shoes. Look really cute in the window, but when you put them on, they kill your feet, and then they end up on a shelf getting dusty for 2 or 3 years before you decide to sell them for $50 on Craigslist, right? You know what I'm talking about. Don't do the impulse buy. Listen to that very quiet voice, that nudge that you have been shoving down for years, and it keeps coming back, saying, no, this will be good. I know it doesn't seem logical right now, but it will be. Trust me. Don't listen to your ego. Don't listen to other people unless you truly 100% trust that person's thought. I would steer away from the air sign, probably steer away from the earth sign. The fire sign looks good. Maybe a little iffy. I think the Taurus, though, I don't know. You're going to have to really trust your gut on these people because you've got some really good stuff coming up, Leo. So I will be doing the second half of September as well. They may be late. I'm really sorry. I'm going to do you guys in Cancer and Gemini right after I do Libra because the second half of September is Libra season. And just because I feel really bad at how late I was with your guys' readings. But everything can go in your favor. If you're ready for a personal reading, go to my website, fearlessintuition.net. If you're not ready for a personal reading, you can still order one and put it on hold. I'm only saying that because everything is on sale today. The special ends today, the 9th at midnight for thank you for the 1 year on the channel. And what else? I don't really have a lot of announcements. I'm not going to be traveling again until the end of October, beginning of November, and I'm going to stay around the Midwest area. my boys and I were all traveling, and I didn't get to see them a lot. And now it's school, and I really missed my boys, so I'm going to stay around home a little bit more. But I do love you guys, and I will keep you updated and let you know where I'm going, where I'm headed next, because I loved meeting everyone. So love you so much, Leo. I'll see you for the second half of September. Bye.